straight off the boat video. This one's a bit of a rare one. This is an L602S Daihatsu Move turbo manual. Most of these things in Japan are automatic, just because most of the people that drive Kei cars are not generally performance orientated. So I've been on the lookout for one of these for quite some time. There's been so many go through auction, but so many automatics. This is the first manual that I've seen go through, so I bought it. It was cheap. It had a few issues. It probably still has a few issues. So I'll just walk you through what is special about this little car and why I bought it and why it's a bucket list car for me. So if you know anything about Japanese cars, you understand that the scoop means that there's an intercooler in there, which means it's turbo. This little rocket ship is 660 cc's of unadulterated fury. Cute little mags. What are they? 14s, 13s? Ooh, 13. So teeny tiny little brakes, although they are vented. That's something. Look at that. So we've got the chrome mirrors. I'm sure they were an option. The Japanese window visors, and more importantly, twin cam 16 valve SR-XX. Teeny tiny little drums on the back, and a little N1 style exhaust that I had put on before it left Japan, just because the standard one was hanging off, which was one of the reasons that it was cheap at auction. Let's go inside. Look at all that room for, I don't know, 2 bags of shopping and a small dog. This car came from down Osaka way. Obviously, because it's a low value car, I probably won't be spending a lot of money on painting it. I'm just going to use it as it is. There's a lot of issues with the paint, and it must have lived quite near the ocean. There's a bit of surface rust. We've got some carrozzeria, which is Japanese Pioneer. Stereo. What have we got in here? Auction papers, some books, and obviously the Adzest deck that it used to have in it. It's not bad in here. Interestingly, the seats they're like little buckets in the back as well. So obviously, being a Kei car, it's not particularly large. The seat over here is a bit rough. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. That may need to go to the trimmers. But most importantly, check that out. 5-speed manual. In here we've got your run-of-the-mill Japanese pedal covers. At least they're bolted on. Lonza. Bit of surface on them. They should be okay, but I will take them off, and I dare say these are factory mats, because the colourway on the mats matches the amazing colourway on the seats. Kei cars are built pretty cheaply. As you can see, there is the bonnet release mechanism, which is, I think that's about the cheapest knob that you can buy. Sure, there's a joke in there. And just, like all these blanked off switch plates. This one does have aircon. Don't think that all Kei cars do have aircon, because certainly a lot of the Kei trucks don't. So this is where the magic may or may not happen. 64 horsepower is only so much magic. This car has the rather problematic Daihatsu JB engine that they stuck in so many of their turbo Kei cars back in the day, and they go bang a lot. I think I've got a spare one, just in case. So 16 valve, I think there's 659cc intercooled. Check that out. Look at the size of the piping. It's like 1.75 inches, and look at that turbo. That is just, I've eaten apples bigger than that. And my personal favourite over here, earthwire kit. I can only think of expletives at this point. Man, so many electrical problems in one installation. So this thing looks like it's been pretty well looked after. I've certainly seen worse. absolutely adore those Japanese beepers. The only thing that's worse than a Japanese beeper is an American one, just saying. One interesting thing on these, check this out. Drink holder, very nice. So we'll kick it in the guts. Listen to that fruitiness. Wow, wow. So fruity. Come around the front. Not bad. Should be okay. Another thing I really love about Kei cars is just how flimsy everything is. Like, check out the bonnet strut. It is so thin because the bonnet weighs about 2 kilos. Amazing. So there you have it. That is the Move SR-XX turbo manual. Front wheel drive. Don't know whether I'm going to keep it. I'm certainly going to drive it around for a bit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and stay tuned for more JDM straight off the boat content.